What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Y'all see how I'm trying to get the smooth voice right? Anyway, what's up, y'all? What's up? I haven't did a live in a minute. You know, it's your girl Sakina Jones. Welcome up to the Speak Up channel. I'm here promoting my new channel, SJ Everyday News. The way it spells, the way you type it in, you should get to it. So, it's a Saturday night, and I wanted to talk about my new channel and things that's going on. You know, live talent. I'm going to hit the streets. We're going to change it up for 2022. I'm going to be working on some merch, but, you know, in the meantime, that's not going to be for a minute. But I've been going back and forth. I did a live today on my new channel, by the way. But I've been going back and forth for the last, cooking, coming back, doing things, coming back, watching YouTube on my phone. And there's a lot of stuff that is going on tonight in the YouTube world. There really is. In the YouTube streets, in the YouTube fantasy, it's a lot of shit that's going on. Like, what's up, bro? I thought you was doing a live. I was going to come on later and come to your live and support. I didn't see you. I seen you just do an upload, though, about whoever they are striking your channel. That's disrespectful, though. But that's a lot going on, Unrealist. It's okay for them to do it, but it's not okay for you to do it, right? That's messed up. Anyway, just keep your head up, bro. Like I was saying, there's a lot that's going on. A lot of stuff is going on in this community of YouTube. First of all, I want to send a shout out to 050 in the movement. Harlem legend. 050. Saladin, if I'm pronouncing his name right. Salutations. Them brothers are over there doing it up. Y'all go support them. And the second thing I have to say is please go to my new channel, SJ Everyday News, and show some support and show some love. Okay? I wanna, but we're not gonna talk about it because I really don't want to base the channel off of talking about everything that's going on YouTube right now. I mean, everybody is hopping on everything that's going on YouTube, and that's basically like Five God and Jim Jones and shit like that. I know y'all tired of hearing it. Bonnie, what's up? Thanks for coming. I got a new channel. I'll go support it. I think it's in the title. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that's going on that have been going on in these YouTube streets, and it's ridiculous. A lot of stuff that's going on. We got Five God. May he come to a speedy recovery. Get home soon. Christmas is around the corner. Nobody want to be locked up for Christmas or hurt in the hospital for Christmas. So, we got these rappers that still killing each other. So anyway, let's get into it. You know how I am. I'm not going to be up here long. Let's jump right on into it. I did a live on do social media raise your children, and I think that was an important live. Tanae, hey sis, how you doing? Congratulations. I got a niece, y'all. Nayari Love Jones. Y'all got to see her. She remind me of my daughter when she was when my daughter was an infant. Head full of hair. God bless her. Head full of hair. Amanda, I don't know if that's... Oh, what's up, cuz? That is my cuz. How you doing? I seen you call back. I was busy, though. I had got this job. I had to get back out in the working world. How you doing? I did this live today on my other channel, SJ Everyday News, and it was do social media. Raise your children. Before, I'm glad my cousin, because now it just popped in my head. I should have said this before it started, y'all. I'm really sorry about that. And that my cousin came on. I want to send a shout out to the Moore family. Those are my family. They got a death. My Uncle William passed away, Reverend William. And I want to send a shout out to him because, it's really hard when a parent passed away. You know what I mean? So y'all know how I do it. R.I.P. to my Uncle Wilm. He was like a father to me. Very good dude, and he was a reverend. So I'm gonna send a shout out to him. With that being said, I do social media raise your children. The reason why I did this live on my other new channel, SJ Everyday News, is because the young rappers that are shooting and killing each other. And my opinion, y'all know how I am. You can come with your opinion. And if you feel as though you have to correct me, then do it in a respectful way. I feel as though it's social media is to blame because they up here, like I said, and if you listen to my other one, I don't want to repeat myself, but they up here arguing back and forth. Don't act like y'all don't see it. They up here arguing back and forth on YouTube. Who got the most cars? Y'all know what it is. Who got this? Who got that? And then they're killing each other. And it's falling all out on YouTube. And then and this is really what got me. They're not only killing each other. I mean, this is really getting this world period is really getting sicker and sicker and disgusting because not only is these young boys killing each other, what they do now is they praise and they celebrate their enemy's death by saying, "We're smoking y'all. We're rolling up and smoking y'all." They're celebrating and they're coming on live, celebrating it and making rap songs about their enemy's death. And that's too much hate. That's horrible. And the reason why I bring this up, because like I always say, everything starts from home. Everything starts at home. And like I said, you have NBA Youngboy, who's out there in front of his mom showing millions of dollars and hollering and screaming. And I don't take nothing away from no one. If you made your hits, you made your hits. But I feel as though that when you make a hit, you become a rapper and you start getting known and you make a hit, you need to be accountable for what you do. You need to be accountable for what you do. And you need to be accountable to understand that you are a role model. I don't care if you 20, 21, 22, 23, you making the hits like that and you very well known, people your age is watching you. And then you got the 12, 13, 14-year-old young kids watching you. You see what I'm saying? So you are a role model. You know what I mean? So the reason why I bring this up, because it is true. Social media is a big thing right now. Social media is a big thing. And where would it be in 2030 if it's this big? You see what I'm saying? Back, like I said, back in my time. No, you can't deny it because it's the cause because they putting it on social media. Back in my time in the 90s, I'm not saying it wasn't people killing each other. I don't agree with that adornments, but it wasn't, I guess because social media was out in the 90s, it wasn't the way it is now. These kids these days don't even physically have these rappers, these young rappers who's arguing back and forth, don't physically make contact with each other to say, okay, I'm going to see you next time. They just arguing over who had the roughest life and who have the most cars now and who's the toughest. And they want to show the world that they're the realest one. So they get murked. They get somebody to murk someone or they, and it's playing out on social media. And we have to come to it where whatever solution we come to, because people have been doing it for years. They had the Million Man March and everything for people to put down the guns. They got places out saying, bring your guns, you're not going to get arrested. And whatever we come to, we don't know if it's going. Hey, King Mike, how you been? How you doing? I'm just up here promoting my other channel real quick. I'm not going to be up here long. You know how I do it. I'm just explaining about social media raising your children. If you go on my other channel, you will see. It's just that I wanted to jump on it because, 3 weeks ago, may he rest in peace, Dolph, he was a rapper. He got killed in his own town. We're not going to, everybody already jumped on it, so we ain't going to be talking about it. And I think 3 or 4 days ago, if I'm saying it right, Slim 400, another rapper got killed. Not only is this their generation of these rappers that's young killing each other, our generation of rappers is also dying off. Do y'all see this? What did we have this year? DMX, Biz Markie, Humpty Hump. What's that? What's the other guy? Black Rob. We got our generation dying off too. And believe it or not, they was young then. Like, they might have been hitting 50 or they might have been in their 40s, but they was young. They was young. So not only is our generation that when we was in the 90s, not only is our generation dying off, we have these other young generations that's not taking accountability for understanding that y'all are role models. It only takes 2 or 3 of them just to step up to be role models. That's all it takes is 2 or 3 of them to step up to be role models. You know what I mean? So on my channel, I was also saying how we're not going to say no names, but I'm going to say a name anyway. How, if y'all seen it too, when I come on this to you, there's a lot of people talking about the single parent woman is why these kids are acting like this today. Well, but you know what? You can't blame all the single parent women. You got to blame like generation. It's this generation of women that sticks behind their sons and say, yeah, what you doing is right. If they going to come after my son, he got to protect himself. Don't get it wrong now. I was raised as if someone hit you, hit them back. I was raised old school. Like I said, I come from an old school mother. I'm not going. If my son was, I told my son he can't be a rapper. I don't want him to be a rapper. You can't stop from what he want to be, but I don't want that. I definitely don't want it now for what I'm seeing. But if my son was rapping, I would. I mean, y'all see the boy F this, F that, and I'm gonna smoke you, and you did, and we're celebrating his death, and SMD, and I got all this. I wouldn't condoning that. I would not condone that. I would tell my son, you are wrong. I don't condone you speaking to women like that. I don't condone you speaking like that. And you will not speak around me like that. You know what I mean? When it comes to something like that, you can rap and not have to be like that. But I just think it's going too far on social media, and social media plays a big deal in it. Like I said on my other channel, if we don't jump on our kids right now and get on their backs right now, if we don't jump on them and get on their backs right now as we speak, social media or the streets will raise our kids. And I'm sure y'all heard about that. If we don't jump on them, social media or the streets will raise our children. That's why we have to jump on it as fast as we can jump on it. Like I said, I'm not going to be up here long, but I'm here to support my channel, my new channel, SJ Everyday News. Go over there and support it. Y'all ain't got to do it now, but y'all really going to like what I'm going to do. I'm going to step out my character a little bit, and I'm going to come on out in the streets, and I'm going to start questioning people about a lot of things, politics, what their opinion on this, and what their opinion on that, you know? Secure, if I'm pronouncing it right, 22. What's up? How you been? And thanks for the advice that you be giving. Not even advice, just the electric that you give me, because it's deep. It's very deep. Do that. All right. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm sorry. That was very unprofessional. I hit the mute button. I was doing something with my children. I'm sorry about that. I'm back now. I forgot where I'm at. Yeah, it's hard to get a lot of subscribers, so I was feeling that all our small time subscriber that's under 1,000 that we um kind of like network off each other, build off each other, and then pay it forwards. Hold on real quick. I'm sorry. I gotta see it's my kids. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Play too much. Anyway, yeah, we network off each other and we try to build off each other because by the time next year come, y'all, it's everybody's jumping on this YouTube and y'all act like y'all doing the same thing, but y'all not seeing what I'm seeing. Everybody's jumping on this YouTube. I'm not even going to name some people. I'm not even going to say some people's name, but certain people that's in my sector that's kind of big time. I'm sorry to say, but I've been looking at y'all lives lately, and it's not popping the way it used to be popping. And that's not just one person. If y'all can understand what's going on here with this YouTube and this subscribers, y'all subscribers are getting cut in half because a lot of people is jumping on YouTube and making channels, and they trying to build like we trying to build. You see what I'm saying? So if you notice, everybody is struggling to get these subscribers. Yes, it is. It's a very compatible. It's compatible. It's a competition. And don't sit up here and say YouTube is not a competition. It's a competition. It is. You know, we going against each other. Well, y'all going against each other. I'm living good. I'm not even with that shit no more. I got things in the work as it is, and I think we should just start building off each other because we got to get somewhere. You know what I mean? We should start networking with each other. Salutation, Wax Dog. Thanks for coming. Drama Queen, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. I'm not going to be up here long. I'm just promoting my other channel. Some people said I forgot to link I forgot to link it with my other channel. So a lot of people can't get to the channel. They saying they typing it in, but they can't get to the channel. So I put it in the title, and I wanted to promote it a little bit tonight so people can get the right spelling of it. That's true too. A lot of people did whatever to get the views too, but then you have a lot of people that you notice really jump right on, and for some week, all of a sudden they got they get like 1,000 views within a month. You see what I'm saying? So people act like they can't see what they want to see, but I don't care what y'all say. I'm seeing it. And I'm calling the way I'm calling it. It's a lot of people challenge that was big is not hitting like they used to be hitting. It's not hitting like they used to be hitting. We got people coming up with new movements and the revolution and stuff. And Tom, it's hard. It is really, really hard to get these subscribers. So we need to stick together and stop being stupid. We need some small time YouTubers under 1,000 subscribers. We need to network, stick together, network with each other, build off each other, pay it forward, bring somebody in and help them out. That's what we need to start doing. For real. That's what we need to start doing because it's getting hectic. And y'all know I don't do a live like this. Y'all know that. I don't step up and I don't jump up and I don't do lives every day. I might not do another live to probably 3 months from now. And y'all know this because the situation I be going through, I have a life. I can't just sit up here every day and do a stupid live or just go live. But I do want to go live and see about my supporters, my subscribers, because I do have them. You feel what I mean? Show them some love and see how they doing and how they been. You know what I mean? There's a different walk of life. That's how it goes, a different walk of life. But don't let social media or the streets run your children. It's the youth that we have to worry about today. And everybody it seems like they forgetting about it because of the hate with each other. You see what I'm saying? I feel as though the revolution, if you want to start a revolution, a movement, then y'all big time rappers, you know what I mean? Jay-Z and Nas and I think T.I. and y'all rappers, y'all, you come down to these young rappers and you do it right on social media. You know what I mean? Y'all big time rappers get together and y'all pour these NBA and all these other, and who's that other boy? Soulja Boy. Y'all pour them together and y'all talk to them. And you do it on social media where other people can see it. If y'all really want to make a start, you know what I mean? If y'all really want to start somewhere, because the killing is getting out of hand. And it's not entertaining anymore, y'all. When it's not entertaining at all, because it's my condolence. I apologize. I'm sorry for your loss. Who wants to hear all that? That's not entertaining. That's sad. You ain't supposed to be sad. You're supposed to be entertaining. Don't supposed to make you sad. So I think the big time rappers, I think y'all sitting back, y'all seeing this. Y'all always have a say on it. 50 Cent, all y'all, all this little. Why don't y'all get together and why don't y'all network together and pour the young rappers that's blowing up and let us, not even us, let the young kids see this, because they're following them. Right, and I always said that. And that's true. It starts at home. I always said that. See, I don't want to jump on that again because that made me mad. It always starts at home. You absolutely right. It starts at home. It starts when you're raising your kids. That's why I'm up here saying it. Don't let social media or the street raise your kids, because it starts at home. Evidently, the mothers in this generation, because I lived the 90s. I'm from the 90s generation. I was a teenager in the 90s. So I come from that generation. But the mothers in this generation that was probably born in the 90s and probably became teenagers in 2000 that had babies early, I'm not going to agree. There is some mothers that do agree with their son in doing what they do out in the streets. There is some. And that's making mothers like us that don't agree with the rah-rah and the gunning, and if he comes after my son going to have to kill him. No. We don't agree with that. If we're going to do it right, just tell your son to sit back, chill, don't say nothing else. If you really going to do it, no mother want to go and to a morgue and look at their son dead. I worry about my kids. I worry about all three of my kids. I got a daughter in college and up in Jersey City. I worry about my children. I worry about my kids. I pray for my kids too. I love my kids just like y'all love y'all kids, but y'all making all mothers, and definitely single and Latino African American mothers, y'all making us look bad. Y'all making it seem like it's all. Y'all heard them. Y'all not signing them. Talk about something. Is the single parent mother fault that the young boys are like this? I done said on my other channel. Y'all, no, it's not. No, it's not. You want to get real? It's the African American. It starts from the African American man. It do. We single because we're not with the dad no more, but that still don't give the excuse for the dad not to stay in their child's life. You don't have to be with that female to be in that child's life. That's what I was trying to say. Salutation, Isaac. Thanks for coming. You don't have to be in that child's, you don't have to be with that woman to be in that kid's life. I done heard it. I'm from a hood. I done heard it all. Oh, she won't let me see my child. Oh, this and this and that. And I try to take her to court and this. The B ain't doing this. I'm going to go take my child. No, it's all excuse. There's no excuse. You don't have to be with the woman to be with that child. So it starts from the African American man. It starts from the man in the household. He ain't even got to be African American man, period. It starts from the dad. The dads need to get in their kids' life. Since y'all want to sit up there and jump on single parent, y'all need to get in y'all kids' life. Simple as that. Y'all said, and the mothers is raising the kids the best they can. Some mothers work. Some mothers strung out on drugs. So the kids are basically raising themselves. Now we got social media, but there's a lot of people and YouTuber men, and y'all heard them say that yourself, that sat up there and said it's the single parent, is the way these single parent mother raising them up in the hood to get killed and kill each other and all that stuff. So today do not want the dad in the house. They want to promote the toxic environment. Exactly. And I'm not taking nothing from you, King Mike. You exactly right. The mothers of today, not the mothers where I'm from. All mothers don't want that, but you are right. And it's sad because this is the generation now. This is the generation. You're right. There is mothers of today that promote toxic. And they be right behind their son. The rappers, you know, they be on there. Oh, F this, I got the mothers be right there. So there is mothers that do it. It starts from home, right? So where's the fathers at, though? Most mothers don't. You said the mothers of today do not want the dad in the household. I don't exactly. I'm not taking nothing from you, but just because that dad not in the household and that woman don't want that dad no more, don't mean that dad can't get in that kid's life. That dad can get in that kid's life. I don't care how if he have to go and take her to court and say, Judge, this is my child. Do DNA, whatever. I want to get in the son's life. And the judge say, well, if it do come out that it's his child, you got to let him see his son Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or let him have him for the summertime. So that's I agree with you. I agree with you, but I don't even want to get down that grimy with it because, you know, we can get really hood with the situation of a black woman and a black man and the difficulties in the hood. You know what I mean? Because, you know, if you live in a hood like I live in, you know what I mean? If you live in a hood like I live in, it's a lot of things that go down and make people break up with each other. You know, now we're not going to get that deep because you do got the men. Let's not get that deep that sleep around with other different women in the projects. See, you come from the hood, I come from the, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But at the same time, I don't care what situation went down for that woman not to be with you or for the man to leave the woman. He still have a right to be in his child's life, and he should want to be in his child's life. Y'all don't sit up there and, not y'all, but a lot of y'all YouTube men that stress y'all point about the woman it starts with the woman. Y'all don't sit up there and talk about the deadbeat dads though that make make excuses. Because they are out there. They are out there. It is deadbeat dads that's out there that make excuse. She won't let me see my child and she won't this and that and that. Bull. Because you can see your child if you want. So I'm going to reverse it and I'm going to blame it on the male. You know what I mean? Because the little girls need their daddies too. My dad wasn't shit, but I love my dad. I only seen him once or twice a year. I love my father, but he wasn't shit. But little girls need their daddies too. And y'all know y'all be making, not y'all, but y'all know who they are that makes them excuses up. But no one talks about that. Every time for real, every time I come on YouTube and I stroll down in the bushes, it's always somebody up there talking about African-American women. Why they so dominant? Why they act like this? Why they do this? You know, there's a lot of African-American women that have their own place, their own car, go to school, that comes out the project and come out of a neighborhood that's rough. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of white women that comes from the trailers that got that made it, that graduated from college, that take care of their kids. Single white women too. I know a couple of them. You see what I'm saying? But y'all blame the black female. It do starts from home. But y'all blame the single parent. Well, I blame both of them. I blame the mother for sitting up there upholding her child. And I blame the father for not being his life. Please subscribe to my channel, SJ Everyday News. I'm going to be hitting the streets. I'm going to try to change it up, and I'm going to try to challenge myself, y'all. I have to challenge myself. I have to start getting out there, challenging myself and changing it up. And my other channel, SJ Dallas is 101. And I'm going to let y'all go because I'm going to take it down for a little bit. I probably got to go out. Probably got to go to Wawa's. Anyway, I'm going to take it down for a little bit. I appreciate y'all coming by. Just remember what I said. I'm promoting my other channel. Hopefully y'all found it. Hopefully y'all subscribe and hopefully y'all like it. Don't let social media or the streets run your kids because if you ain't in their life and if you ain't raising them, the streets will raise your kids. It takes a village to raise the kid. Thank you for stopping by on my channel, Sakina Jones Speak Up channel. I'm going to step out for a minute. I got something important to do. And I appreciate y'all coming by. I'll probably do another live next month on my other channel promoting it. I'm trying to get this green screen everybody talking about. I'm trying to get that on too. And I'm trying to be professional on my other channel. So, really thanks for coming out. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate my subscribers. Share, like, subscribe this one. Salutations.